We're joined this morning by Pam Mackey, who is in New Orleans with a group of locals from Advanced EMS based in Minden to help with the crisis in New Orleans. Tell us how you got involved, why you guys are there.
Okay. Good morning. How are y'all?
Good.
We're a part of the Louisiana Ambulance Alliance, and under the Alliance, you have several EMS agencies. And so we're contracted by the state under the Alliance. And I believe there's like 3 or 4 providers down here that's actually I think today we're going to have a total of 13, possibly 14 ambulances from around the state.
Miss Pam, did you volunteer for this? Was this when they said, we got a job for you? Was the possibility of you saying, no, I don't think this is a good idea, was that ever in the equation?
Absolutely. I did a lot of soul searching whenever I was called Monday night about 10 o'clock and told that we were possibly going to be sending 3 ambulances from Advanced EMS to join the other providers in New Orleans. And, I really had to think deep, and I had to pray about it because, I have a family, and nobody wants to, come down with COVID.
Mm-hmm. Describe the 6 people that are the 5 others that are with you. You work for Advanced EMS. Who are these other folks?
Okay. My driver, which there's a EMT and a paramedic on each unit. And we have 3 units down here right now. We're actually gaining a 4th today. They're going to get here, I think, about noon. But we have 2 retired Shreveport firefighters, and it's a paramedic and EMT. And we have a paramedic and EMT out of Minden, Louisiana. And then myself and my driver are both full-time for the city of Shreveport. However, we're off. He's on vacation, and I'm on my days off.
So you've been 2 of these are retired firefighters, right?
They are.
Okay.
They are, and they're actually cousins, Tim and Rusty Things.
That's amazing.
So you've been down there a day. What's happened so far? Is it like a 12, 15, 18-hour shift? Give us an idea of what your day is like and what you've been through so far.
Okay. So yesterday we went on duty at noon, and we pulled a 16-hour shift, and we got off at 4 this morning.
So how many calls did you answer in a 16-hour shift?
We made 14 calls, and it can be anywhere from the east side to the west side of New Orleans, and that's just my unit.
Pardon me just a second. How many of these 14 calls, how many were virus related and how many of them were
broken arms or
other New Orleans stuff?
I would say probably around 10 of them were virus related. Now, a couple of them, people were having anxiety a little bit, thinking they might have it. One person actually had like a sinus infection, and he just was thinking he had the COVID. But he had no symptoms, no fever, cough, difficulty breathing, anything like that. But, a lot of it is just education. We sat down on a couple of the runs, just kind of educated them, and they were asking us questions. And, when we left, they felt better.
You make an interest.
You hear everything in the news, but when you sit down with someone, it makes it. It brings it home.
Mm-hmm.
You make an interesting point, Miss Pam. Pardon me. You make an interesting point in that obviously you've been doing this for a while. And you said we had 1 or 2 runs where the patient in question, anxiety was a great part of it. I would think that at some point in your experience, you became a bit of a psychologist on that ambulance also. You learn how to deal with people, especially to calm them and to allay their fears. Fair enough?
Fair enough. You're absolutely correct.
How do you do that?
Well, I think you just sit down and, I think it's a calling.
And
You know, you sit down one-on-one, you try to help people, you try to make them feel better. You know, they just want answers. They want help.
I would think the worse the situation is, the calmer you try to be. Is that
exactly?
Pam, let me ask. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just to say you have to be able to bring calm to the chaos.
The mayor of New Orleans has said, I thought she said on Fox News yesterday or CNN, that as many as half her EMS folks, her EMT folks, are at home because they're being quarantined or they're under self-quarantine because of COVID. And that's why this reach out to everybody to help. Are you hearing that as well as you're in the trenches with these folks?
Now, I was at New Orleans EMS yesterday, and they do have several people off. I don't know to what degree, you know, and who's been diagnosed. But I heard a number of like 45. I'm not sure if that's accurate or we were just, you know, talking to one of the supervisors.
So how long you going to be there? What's the plan?
Well, as of right now, I go back to Shreveport to work next week. Now, I believe that they're wanting an alliance to help them, like in this area, for around 30 days.
So you may be going back, huh?
Yeah, because my full-time job is with the fire department.
Right.
You know, unless I can make some other arrangements and possibly get a vacation or something like that, you know, then I would have to go back.
Pam Mackey.
But, you know,
go ahead.
A lot of people are concerned with us down here, and rightfully so. But, you know, I want to assure everybody we are, like, very proactive as far as decontaminating ourselves in our unit. Most of the articles that are in the back of our the ambulances are in cabinets, and so we just have a lot, you know, mostly hard surface area. After every single run, we wipe down, we mop, we disinfect. New Orleans EMS has a device called an aeroclave, and we've been given access to that. It actually you place it in the back of the medic unit, and it sprays a disinfectant, gets in cracks and crevices, and it takes about an hour. So everybody's like working together down here. The hospitals are extremely nice to us. I mean, they are totally overwhelmed.